Hello everyone, my name is Kristi. I am the Twisted Elemental. I am coming to you today to do a collective reading. We're going to, as usual, we're going to start off with some oracle cards and then I will move into the main spread. So let's get started. I'm calling on Spirit and all my sacred guides to help me discern true and accurate messages for everyone in the collective today. I would like messages of the purest, highest white light of truth and for greater good of all. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay. What do we have, Spirit? Whoa. Sparkle and Shine, card 26. We have card 13, Improvise. Interesting. And card 23, Be Present. Sparkle and Shine, Improvise, Be Present. On the bottom here, I've got card 24, Give and Receive. That is interesting. That's definitely giving me divine love type of energy in the give and receive. This is giving me, it's 24, which breaks down to a 6. It's really giving me 6 of Pentacles vibes. The Sparkle and Shine, card 26. This is about your prosperity. I want to say this is about putting... Sparkle and Shine. I want to say this is about the more inwardly you know your own worth and value, your own sparkle and shine, the more you bring that in from the outside. This is has to do with abundance. This card 26, it breaks down to an 8. So this is about abundance and receptivity. Think of the infinity, as above, so below, everything flows. Sparkle and shine. The more you shine and sparkle from within, the more you bring things to you that sparkle and shine from the without. This is telling me that your inner sense of self-worth brings an outer sense of worth and value to you. Very interesting. Improvise. This is asking you to look outside the box, right? Number 13, this breaks down to a 4. For me, talks about, spirit having your back, or you have ancestors on your side. For certain, this is 4 is a number of protection and stability. This is saying improvise, really think outside the box. Okay, so we have the grid here. This is improvise in a lot of ways. I'm getting, though, also with getting back to nature, how you ground yourself. There's ways that you can improvise when in need. Like if you feel like you're not good at meditation, maybe go for, car drives where you can be, in your own silence and hear your own voice, or think of something else, go sit next to water. But this definitely could be in your personal and professional lives also, improvising to, using your inner sense of will, knowing your worth. If you know your worth, then you can improvise. You can see where things lead. Interesting. This being present is asking you definitely to one of the reasons I was coming to the improvise in ways that you can ground yourself, because this being present is asking you to ground yourself. Card 23, that's a 5, that's talking about change, okay? This is also a temporary thing. This is telling me that the moment that you're in, the now moment is temporary. They change so quickly. It's asking you to be present and be mindful so that you can hear your inner voice, to really enjoy the moment that you're in. The more you're in that energy of enjoyment, the more you bring things to you to enjoy. This is all about getting you balanced and knowing your own worth. And I think the reason why that is because you have something that's that you're going to be giving to, that's going to give in return, coming towards you. This is beautiful. Underneath this, I have Summon the Rain, which tells me it's talking about summoning the waters. Waters are emotion, bringing the emotions on, something to give and receive in emotions. Let's slide this over. I want to pull the main spread here. Okay. All right, so what I'm asking here is what, with this With this energy in mind, what's going on in the 3D world around you right now? With this in mind, what is the lesson you're meant to learn in this situation, the blessing you're meant to receive, the challenge you need to overcome, and the advice from Spirit, and we'll clarify all of it. All right, 2 more shuffles here. Okay, the Oliver energy for this reading of the Page of Swords. What does this say? Curiosity is a type of magic. Interesting. So the Page of Swords can be about learning something new. Some people call this the spying card, but people spy in order to gain information. So this is a card of learning. She's checking out books here. This is saying being curious is a type of magic. So maybe doing something in a new way or trying to learn something new is going to spark some change for you here. I have the 5 of Pentacles under that. Nothing is ever as hopeless as it seems. Interesting. So if you're in a position where you're feeling some poverty consciousness here, or you're feeling out in the cold from things, some curiosity might be the magic that sparks this change here. Interesting. All right. We have the Hermit. I love this Virgo energy. There are some things that must be done on your own. Okay, interesting. So we have this 5 of Pentacles underneath, which tells me that you are probably feeling out in the cold, feeling segregated and separate from people right now. Absolutely. This even, you might have not even felt safe. This is saying safe haven that way. And she's in the chilliness and looking over her shoulder like she's afraid to go there. So you might have been in a situation where you don't feel safe. But this is the learning experience with the Hermit card. It says some things that must be done on your own. I like this. So you're learning something new in order to heal yourself here. She's checking the books out. And as you can see here on the Hermit, she has read the books, right? So this is learning something new about yourself. And this is something that had to happen to keep you in seclusion so you would go within to do this. All right, tell me what the lesson is here. King of Cups. This is about controlling your emotions. Always compose yourself before giving a response. King of Cups. This is about learning to control your emotions. Not blocking them off, but feeling them and knowing what they are, but being able to compose yourself and not let your emotions ping you. Wow. You had to go within to learn this skill. It was always within you, but you had to heal some stuff in order to do that. When you're traumatized, your emotions ping us all over the place. What's the blessing here? Page of Wands, another page energy. Just because you're passionate about it doesn't mean it's effortless. Oh, interesting. I instantly got you might have been slacking in the past, but maybe you're learning something about yourself so that you're putting more effort into trying something new here. So there's something that you're passionate about that is your blessing, that if you put effort towards it, I think it's going to blossom for you here. So some passion, something that's caught your interest. Interesting. All right, the challenge here. Temperance. It says, let go of self-imposed limitations. Wow. So your challenge here is in overcoming your own self, your own tendencies, which is why you've been put in the Hermit, so you could go within and heal something about yourself. You are learning about it. Maybe you're even doing some reading so that you can learn about what you are. This, I'm getting, like, if you have some trauma, maybe from childhood, that you've had to go in with heal, you might be learning about attachment mechanisms. You might be learning about different types of personality disorders that can come from that. Maybe some PTSD. But you might be doing some reading so to understand these complications, I want to say, in order to know yourself better. Because once you do that, you are in control of yourself. Once you know where your emotions are coming from and what they're there to show you, you can then not be pinged. You can then be in control. Wow. This is a huge healing moment, I want to say. This is all about getting you really balanced. And you are healing something big here that is going to really switch stuff up. And I get this, summon the rain. Once you learn how to be in control of your emotions instead of your emotions controlling you, that's when the emotions come to you, the really good emotions. So, summon the rain and give and receive. This is like true love. Wow. All right. What's the advice here? Two of Cups. Ow! Says, some people are like the pumpkin to your spice. Your advice is to go towards love, to follow your heart, to be in control of your emotions, but know what your emotions are telling you, and to follow your heart. This is, wow. We're talking about this to give and receive energy. That is this Two of Cups energy. Do you see this? That is amazing. So your advice is to follow your heart. Your advice is to understand what your emotions tell you. Your advice is there's somebody out there that compliments you and you should go towards it. And in order to do this, you do need to be in control of yourself. That's why this lesson is happening. Wow. All right, I want to get another layer of energy here with the Yin Yang Oracle before I clarify. I absolutely love this spread. It's beautiful. I think this is the Modern Witches Tarot that I'm using. But don't kill me if I'm wrong. I think it is. All right. Gotta get a sip of tea here. Oh, that's yummy. Having some lemon ginger tea. Oh. I have Union on the bottom here. Soulmate energy. That's the Lover's card. Decisions, a proposal, integration, and yin and yang energies. This is going with this Page of Swords energy. So there could be some spying going on. There could be you spying on somebody that it might be a soulmate energy, or vice versa. Them spying on you. But I do think this is in you learning to do something in a new way. You're learning something here with this energy, and I want to say the reason why you're learning this particular lesson, like I already said, is because you have this soulmate energy union coming in with the Two of Cups and the 6 card, the 24 card here, 6, give and receive. The reason why you're learning to control your emotions is because of this. You're learning about it so that you can come into union. Holy crap. That's beautiful. I've got this self-care energy on the bottom here. It says low energy, depleted, cleansing, wanting time alone, recharge, retreat. So it goes along with this energy here, right? That 5 of Pentacles, that feeling left out. Very low energy. This Strength card underneath that, that's interesting. Like overcoming. I want to say you're overcoming separation here. You're overcoming loneliness. Especially with this 5 of Pentacles energy and this Hermit energy, you've had to be alone to learn this lesson. Interesting. What do I have with the Hermit here? Timing card, growth. Yeah, summer. Activity, goals, progress, life force, energy, new patterns. So you've had to go within here to heal, to learn about something new here about yourself in order to come into union. What you're learning is learning to heal something, right? so you can have a new pattern. There's something here about your emotions were controlling you before. They had to have been, because you're learning to control them. And you had to go within and figure out why you were doing that, so you can start a new pattern within yourself of not doing that. Interesting. Oh, this King of Cups energy is the Ace of Water. Healing your own heart here. It says romantic offer, renewal and love, compassion, emotion, new love. Wow. So part of this lesson is knowing where to put your love. Like knowing your emotions, not letting your emotions control you, you being in charge, but also understanding this new love here. Love of self and love of others with this Ace of Waters. That's beautiful. The blessing here with, unexpected storm. Tower card. Interesting. Destruction, conflict, unforeseen change, sudden news. Oh, this is interesting. So we have with this Page of Wands energy, something you were attracted to might have come crashing down, and it came crashing down for your own good. It says just because you're passionate about it doesn't mean it will be effortless. I want to say you were someone who put no effort into things. Something that you were putting your time and effort into has leveled out, and it was for your benefit. It might not have felt good. It might have felt like failure, but it wasn't. It was meant to end because the ending was a blessing. It was your protection. It had to level out in order for you to get a new playing field here. The Tower card, this is conflict, unforeseen change. It could have been sudden, whatever happened, whatever leveled out here, it was sudden. But it did happen because someone wasn't putting effort in, whether it was you or another person. I'll leave that up to you, but that is exactly why. It is a blessing. This is one of those pivotal moments where it was not being done to you, it was being done for you. All right, tell me about this self-imposed limitations. That's the challenge here. Spying, gathering info, envy, Page of Swords energy, trying to figure you out, keeping tabs. Interesting. So there is I think there's a person you're keeping yourself away from here that you just spy on. You're watching from afar, but you're not saying anything. This is interesting. This is a self-imposed limitation. And I want to say this is a self-imposed limitation because maybe you feel out of control of your feelings. Maybe you don't understand what your feelings are exactly for this person. This person triggers you in some way, but you're not sure why. So going back to the overall energy here with the Page of Swords again, all spying is done to learn something. Maybe this is about you spying on a soulmate energy. If you have someone that you've been watching from afar, the reason why you're attracted to them is because they are your soulmate. But I want to say you're watching from afar. You've segregated yourself here. And in this segregation, you're healing your heart in some way. You're healing your emotions, your ability to love. But the challenge here, one of your challenges is to not impose limitations like having to only watch from afar. At some point, you need to actually not watch from afar. You need to either focus on yourself or make a move forward. Interesting. This being the Temperance card also, I want to say, when you feel more balanced and more able to control your emotions, at that point, you're going to stop lingering and overcome this challenge, go forward and make an offer or a gesture. Interesting. All right, the Two of Cups. So this reading is for somebody. I think there is somebody in the distance that you've been watching that you are interested in. This person may confuse you. You may not understand why you're attracted to this person or why you felt drawn to this person. This person, on paper, it may not look right. There could be a huge age gap. There could be a race gap. There could be religion that imposes. There's probably something that makes it on paper not seem logical or practical. And that's why you watch from afar, because you're not sure understanding what it is. You're being put in a hermit energy, in this energy where you're just watching from afar, backed off. You are healing something. There's stuff going on here. You're healing your emotional aspect here, and you're gonna know this because once you understand why that your emotions are wrapped up in the reason why you're attracted to this person, that's when you will be able to heal this and make a move forward. Something, though, however, crashed down, and I want to say it was with maybe another person or a situation in your life. This was a blessing. You were not meant to be with this person, but I think this is also part of the lesson in showing you this thing is what put you in hibernation over here. You're going to heal this heart, and this other person that you've been watching from a distance is going to be entering, because you have this, you're being guided to go towards this Two of Cups and this give and receive. It's a beautiful energy. Oh yeah, we've got interesting lost, wounded, rejection, not feeling enough, missing someone. Five of Pentacles, again, feeling left in the cold, left out in the cold. Interesting. There's a self-worth aspect here. You're being guided especially with this Ace of Water, to heal self-worth. You're being guided to not miss somebody, to not feel left in the cold, to go towards some union here. With somebody, the Two of Cups is a beautiful, beautiful energy. It's two people who are on equal footing. How you feel about someone, they feel about you. This isn't gameplay. This isn't miscommunication. This isn't false promises. This isn't future faking. This isn't gaslighting. None of those things. A Two of Cups is real. How you feel, they feel. Very interesting. All right. Sorry. All right, let's clarify here. What's going on with this Hermit? Where you are learning something new. You're getting some new patterns. You're healing something very important to who you are. Like, you're becoming your most true self in this Hermit. It says solitary witch. Interesting. Oh, wow. All right, tell me about this Hermit. What's going on here in the Hermit? The Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. This is putting the work in, timing things. Seven of Pentacles it's a long time. It's slow energy. It's doing the daily work. But it's something that, like, what you put in, you get out. Could be assessing things, assessing yourself, like the work you've done. Because I get over here, somebody didn't put the work into something and it leveled out, right? So this assessment could be in where in you haven't done the work within and something leveled out, or where in your life you weren't doing the work. But you're seeing the truth of something here. With the Ace of Swords, in this Hermit energy, in this lone energy, you're assessing things and seeing the truth of situations. Either where you didn't put the work into things, or where someone else didn't put the work into things, or both. Right? This is giving you growth. All of this. This is a super prosperous. Not prosperous. This is it's prosperous internally. It's not prosperous monetarily. Whatever this is a lot of growth within here. Seeing these truths, going over things. If you have memories popping up right now from the past, follow them. Don't block them out. Don't be afraid. Follow them, because they're showing you some truths that you need to see about yourself and maybe others that have been in your life. Yeah, I've got this Four of Cups energy. This is telling me things in your life, specifically relationships that have felt unsatisfying, or even relationships where you may have felt duped, where a person portrayed themselves to be one way, and when you got into it, it wasn't that way at all. It's Four of Cups is a sense of unfulfillment in relationships. You're seeing why you've never really been fulfilled in past relationships here. Interesting. Okay. So this lesson here with the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups, this is a lesson about where to give your heart. Sure. Tell me about this lesson, please. Two of Wands, about your decision making, about how to make good decisions. And I've got the Seven of Cups on the bottom here. Like, there's a lot of confusions and illusions going on in this card. And this is about how to make good choices for yourself amongst confusion and illusion. Having, I'm getting World of Plenty, like all these options, knowing what to choose. You do that through controlling your emotions. By not jumping at certain... Okay. By not jumping without thought, but also by not holding yourself back. Like learning how you really feel about something, gauging where your heart is and how loving to yourself this thing is you want to do is. That's how you make the correct choice here when there's illusions going on or there's too many choices. This Two of Cups, she can do whatever she wants in the world, but she's clearly picked a path and now she's going to put the effort into it and take steps towards it. So learning to control your emotions and knowing what your emotions really teach you how to make good choices for yourself. This is your lesson. Tell me more about this Two of Wands, please. Anything else about this Two of Wands, please? I think that's it. I think that's the message. That is the lesson. Learning to make good choices for yourself where your heart's involved. Oh, interesting. I've got the Nine of Cups and the Two of Swords. This is interesting because we have this spying energy, right? And I've got the Knight of Wands underneath. I have this spying energy quite a bit here. It's all over this energy. And we have learning to make really good decisions over here because we've learned to control our emotions. And what we're learning to not do is not block our blessings, right? We've got the Nine of Cups here is emotional fulfillment. It is satisfaction. It is your wish come true, a wish fulfillment, right? That's blocked because we're not making good decisions based on what our heart really wants and being in control. And I think this is because you've dealt with some player energies in the past. Someone who was real in and out. Maybe somebody who liked to throw third parties in to a situation. This is a playboy energy. And I want to say that's why you've been blocking your happiness, because you have to heal either this in yourself or in the people you've picked, the choices you've made previously. If we're learning to make good choices based on our feelings, that's telling me that somewhere in the past, bad choices have been made, right? Interesting. Okay, so this blessing here that might have not felt like a blessing, but it is. Tell me more about that. What about this blessing, please? We've got, the Five of Swords and Temperance. Interesting. Temperance again. We've got a lot of dual cards here. So this thing that came crashing down was done because somebody didn't put the effort in. But they didn't put the effort in because they were being manipulating you. Five of Swords is a card of word manipulation and play. So the reason why it's a blessing that this came crashing down is because somebody was manipulating you. You're being asked to have patience. I gotta let the dog out. 1 second, please. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, there was definite manipulation. Somebody didn't put effort in. It came crashing down because it was meant to. This card of temperances, I want to say you being balanced is what made this crash down. Like something here, you started increasing your vibration and this person vibrated out. Or this thing vibrated out. It was a lie. It wasn't real. You weren't meant to be stuck there. You're coming into balance, vibrated this thing out of your life, which is what's supposed to happen. That is a blessing. It's beautiful. That also means your vibration's rising. You're seeing new truths. There is massive growth here. That is fabulous. There's so much growth here, in fact, that I want to say your next relationship is you coming into union. That's beautiful. All right. Tell me about this challenge here. Your self-imposed limitations. This spying energy. I have, interesting. I have the High Priestess with the 5 of Cups on the bottom here. So this is, you're needing to use your intuition. There's some sort of, I want to say you're spying because this person might intimidate you with the High Priestess here. The 5 of Cups, I want to say there's some sort of connection between you and this person that has you spying. Like there's some link here with the High Priestess. She's really zen here. And we also have you being really present over here. And improvising to get really connected with yourself. I want to say there's some psychic connection here. And I want to say you limit you self-impose because you're afraid that there's going to be heartache like there was in the past. Tell me about this High Priestess. Oh, the Devil, yeah. The Devil and the 10 Pentacles. You are afraid it's going to turn out like something before. This is some family thing. Or something you thought was your end-all, be-all. That was really the devil. That's the fear. Look, I've got 6 of Cups and 7 Swords poking out on the bottom here. You were lied to. Somebody did a number on you. And you're terrified that it's going to turn out the same way. So you keep your distance. But this is something different. You need to tune in. Tune in, turn on. Wait, tap in, tune on, turn in. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Tune in, turn on, tap in. Like, you need to really trust your gut here. If you're being drawn to it, it's for a reason. If we're being drawn to other people, it's either for a lesson or a blessing. And you might as well give into it because if it's a lesson, you probably need it. And the blessing, of course, is always, a great thing. But you don't know what it is, the lesson or the blessing, until you go see, really. And if a person's come into your life for a lesson, go easy on yourself. I want to say if it's a specific person is teaching you a lesson, you're going to see the lesson as it happens. It won't be as painful as all those times that you weren't seeing it. Getting something about family demons here. 10 Pentacles with the Devil. Family demons, there's something about loyalty in a family. And because somebody's like stealing here with the 7 of Swords. And it's somebody who's thought of as a soulmate. Somebody from the past, somebody from your childhood. Interesting. All right, what's this advice with the 2 of Cups and the this is the guard against rejecting the real thing. Do not reject the real thing, but follow your heart. If it's not a 2 of Cups, then you should reject it. What's this 2 of Cups, please? 8 Pentacles, and 9 Swords. Oh, there's some fear here that you're not enough for a 2 of Cups. Interesting. I've got this Page of Wands again here. Not putting the effort in to something and it comes crashing down. This is anxiety about putting the work in. To a 2 of Cups, I want to say this is anxiety about putting the work into yourself because you don't feel like enough to be in a 2 of Cups. That's what something in the past here made you feel like you weren't enough, and I think it came crashing down. It was supposed to. I don't think this is the same thing, but there's some wound here that makes you feel like you're not enough to go towards this 2 of Cups. This is telling you not to self-sabotage. Do not get stuck in a link of anxiety here and sleepless nights about putting the work in. This is self-mastery. Because once you do master self, you will get this. It's like there's something about the fear of putting the work into the self. There's some fear linked to mastering self and partnership. Like you don't feel like you're good enough, but you're also afraid if you do become good enough, it will happen. That's interesting. This advice is more of a warning. This is saying, yes, go towards your 2 of Cups, but don't be afraid to put the work in. You need to put the work into yourself. Because you can't, if you're in this wounded energy, no 2 of Cups is going to work in that wounded energy. Each person has to bring their 5 to this. All right, I want to get an animal advice card and an angel card, and we'll call this a close. Very interesting reading. There's whatever's being healed here is big. And I want to say this is your last obstacle before before true love, before the person you're supposed to be with here, this 2 of Cups. What's the advice here, please? Fox, opportunities. Says you must be quick to move out of your comfort zone. Oh, interesting. Especially when the situation calls for immediate responsiveness and flexibility. Open your mind to new ways of doing things. Once you do, get ready for good luck and opportunities to come your way. This is interesting because we're talking about some blessing that fell through because effort wasn't put in, but you are going to be called to put effort in here. It says be quick to get out of your comfort zone. Something's going to be, you have new opportunities coming your way. You're going to have to act quickly on them, which means you're going to have to be in control of yourself. We have a bat transition. You must pay attention to the signs around you. The transition may seem frightening at first, but you must let go of old habits and patterns. This devil, look at this. These are old habits and patterns too because they come from family, right? You must let go of old habits and patterns that no longer serve your higher calling. They would only hinder your growth. Big changes here. All right, let's get an angel card. See advice here? Practice self-compassion. See yourself with lovingness. Acknowledge your growth as an empath and honor the person you have become. This is part of your lesson here. Is about self-love with the Ace of Cups here. Says, be lighthearted. Set your intentions to be easygoing and playful today. Give yourself the same carefree time. Gift yourself with some carefree time and have fun. This is going with this be present energy. Even, I gotta have a color match here. All right. I'm sending you so much light and love. I want you to remember to stay blessed and to always, always, always love yourself first, please. Thank you so much.